Back here at the University of Colorado, Arizona State week, last home game of the year. Oh man, the emotions are already flowing, good and bad. Let's talk about Arizona State. This program has a lot of connections with Colorado, maybe more than we really give it credit for. If you just don't think about it every now and then. Of course, Coach Dillingham, Coach Prime brought it up again. They almost worked together.
Yeah.
Jordan Tyson, one of the best players in the country, of course, got his start here. And then Shimon Mateer, you got Kendrick Breedlove. Am I missing someone else, too?
I think that's it, bro, but that's quite a bit of connections.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit of connections. And honestly, the love between Coach Prime and Kenny Dillingham is so real. I was listening to Kenny Dillingham yesterday talk about Coach Prime and say something that we've been saying a lot this year, which is sometimes you just got to have perspective, and that's something that Coach Dillingham brought up about this Colorado football program, of just about how far it's come. The record itself this year isn't pretty, and everybody knows that, and everybody understands that, but from where this program was just a few years ago, it's a 9-day difference. But talking about this matchup a little bit, we're going to see another familiar face in terms of one Jeff Sims, right? A quarterback that this Colorado football team defeated a couple years ago when Jeff Sims was playing for Nebraska. He is now Arizona State starting quarterback with Sam Leavitt out for the year. We know what Jeff Sims' game is. That's using his legs. He set a school record a couple weeks ago with rushing yards in the game. 228 rushing yards from the quarterback spot.
Shit.
I think we all know what Arizona's offensive game plan is going to be this weekend.
For sure. Julian Lewis, again, a big topic. We talked to Ben. Ben really kind of illustrated, the growth that he's seen from Julian. This is ridiculous. The growth he's seen from Julian over the last year or so.
Yeah, that was a cool story.
It really was a cool story, and it just shows, how much Coach Prime was talking about leadership and how, accountability played a big role, and how, you just need more Bens. We'll talk about YoYo here in a bit too. He said he reminded him of Ben as well, but, what Ben brings to this football team, just the spirit and the heart and just kind of holding guys to that same standard. You get more of those guys in the building, you're going to see this program go places. By the way, Ben also said, talking about, where this program is and everything right now, because you brought up the Kenny Dillingham question,
Yes,
right?
I did.
And you asked that to Ben, and he was saying that he feels like this program's got a lot more to grow, and we can talk a lot about that today. We heard a lot about that. But, Ben Finneseth, also big news, back for another year.
Massive. Listed as a senior. He said he's known since May, but he's been kind of keeping it on the down low. He revealed this today. That's massive, right? Not only because of what he does on the field, but him as a leader. That is a big leader returning to this team for next year, and I love that, man. One of the most loved and respected dudes in that locker room, and I love chopping it up with Ben all the time. But yeah, just going back to Juju a little bit, right? We heard Coach Prime say that he's seen growth from him. He said that over the bye week, Coach Prime doesn't usually like the bye week, but it was great for his true freshman quarterback to be in this facility, not go home, watch 10 plus hours of film, and really lock in on his next opportunity, because now there's film out on Julian, right?
There is.
He has a start, and that was something Coach Dillingham mentioned yesterday about Julian, in terms of he can locate the football pretty well down the field, particularly vertically. So they know that Juju has a cannon on him. He can throw that football accurately, precisely down the football field. So Arizona State's going to have some answers for them, and I'm excited to see how Juju responds.
I asked Coach Prime about YoYo Attia. Obviously, we talked to him last week. He made the PFF All Big 12 team, and really just one of the young bright spots of the team moving forward. And again, he compared him to Ben, but just Coach Prime talking about how he bet on YoYo, and that's exactly what it was. You get or you get any player really from out of the country. They have to learn the game pretty much. And now you got this guy playing at a starting caliber level. He's obviously going to be a big piece of the program moving forward. So, patience, man, perspective. We talk about that a lot, especially recently. But there's a lot of bright spots on this program, and you're going to see, them, I think, really highlighted. Of course, Julian, but a lot of these other guys highlighted on Saturday and the final game of the season as well.
No doubt, that's a cornerstone player right there, YoYo Attia. And to hear Coach Prime, as soon as you mentioned his name, Coach Prime already smiling.
Yeah.
Because that's his last name might as well be Sanders. That's YoYo Sanders. That's what I'm going to start calling him, because he is so much ingratiated himself with that family, with this football program, with this football team. And not to mention, he's a baller on the football field, who takes his craft seriously. He's a fun-loving, playful dude, but he takes this football stuff seriously, right? He said last week when we talked to him, he goes, I'm always watching film. He goes, I feel like I'm one of the smartest. Even though I'm new to this, I'm a foreign player, I feel like I'm one of the smartest. And that is, again, like Ben, the type of leaders that you need in a football locker room. And I'm so glad that both of those guys are coming back, particularly YoYo, being a young guy with multiple years of eligibility, a guy who can grow with Juju.
Facts. Maybe next time around we'll take this more serious as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it from CU today. We'll be back for more player interviews tomorrow.